Friends, welcome to CaFFe Gospel Ministries. First of all, the Ten Commandments is a revelation. It reveals the nature of God and human life. Secondly, it is a confrontation of our tendencies. Thirdly, it is an instruction and a promise for something higher. For example, Jeremiah 31:33, I shall inscribe a new covenant on the hearts of all human beings. And Jesus reveals the face of the Father and the face of our brothers and sisters at the top of all the commandments. The Ten Commandments has been traditionally divided into two sets, the first three and the second seven. The first three speaks of our relationship with God, and the second set of the seven explains our communitarian relationship. Here we should stop to ask, why does the Catholic Church has its 3 plus 7 when some other churches hold 4 plus 6 in its order? We should know that the Bible does not number the 10 commandments beginning from 1 to 10. But it has got more than 10 imperatives or more than 10 statements or commandments there. So in dealing with the verses, traditionally there are two versions, one from St. Augustine and one from Origen. The Catholic Church follows the one set up by St. Augustine. That means the first and the second commandments go integrated. There shall not be any other God before me, and thou shalt not make any idols, go together in the Catholic and St. Augustine's version. Whereas Origen's version integrate the 9 and 10 together. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife, and thou shalt not covet your neighbor's possession. Friends, St. Augustine and Catholic Church is not omitting any part of the commandments, but is integrating the 1 and 2, as the second one is emphasizing on the first one. And this commandment is not simply telling what a man can make and not to make. Because in chapter 25 of Exodus, God says to Moses, you shall make 2 cherubim that shall be placed on the mercy seat. And again, elsewhere, when people are bitten by snake, Moses is asked to make a fiery serpent and put it upon a pole, that anyone who looks it shall be healed. And secondly, the Catholic Church and St. Augustine wanted to go with the wisdom of separating the 9th and the 10th commandment. That is, thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife, and thou shalt not covet your neighbor's possessions. Now we come to the set of the commandments. The first commandment, the highest worship shall only be given to God. Your worship shall explain your value system. The second commandment makes the first one more concrete. Keep holy his name. Your speech will represent your worship. Third one is to keep holy the Sabbath. Worship is active. It is not merely a matter for interiority. Sunday is a real active day for the Lord, and God wants us in body, soul before Him. The fourth one, honor your father and mother. We can be global in thinking and doing, but love begins on your immediate ground. The fifth says, do not kill. Spiritual life can be valued only on the basis of how much do we enhance life. The sixth speaks of adultery, and it is a violation of love. Adultery violates the sacredness of the foundation of society. The seventh speaks of do not steal. It is a violation. The same is done in robbing the good name, fame, or rightful claims of others. The eighth one, do not give false witness. Keep up the good name of the other. The ninth one, do not covet your neighbor's wife. And the 10th one, do not covet your neighbor's possession. It just speaks. It's a sin to desire the good desires of others. The commandments are not without face when it comes to Jesus. Jesus showed us two faces for the 10 commandments, the face of the Father and the face of the neighbor. God bless you, Father Tony.